Hello, McFatter Technical High School students and parents. It is Thursday, April 8th, and we are here with your weekly update as always. I am Jeanette Johnson, the director and principal here at McFatter Technical High School and Technical College. With me, as always, the assistant principal in charge of the high school, Mr. Darrell Harris.
Hello there.
Good morning. And the magnet coordinator, Ms. Lily DeCastro.
Hi.
Good day to both of you. So let's dive right in. We've got a few updates about things going on now and things coming up down the path not too far away. Let's start with testing. We did testing this week with our 9th grade students. It went very well. We were very proud of them, and it was great to see all the students who've been learning remotely. It was great to see them on campus. And we've got more testing coming up next week. So for that, I turn it over to Mr. Harris.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. So this week we had our 9th graders, so this next week we will have our awesome 10th grade students, and testing will take place next Thursday and Friday. It's April the 15th and the 16th. Now this is the in-person test for all of the students. All 10th graders need to show up in person for their testing. There's a couple of things I just want to highlight as well about the testing. So this is for their writing. And also testing should end approximately around 12:30 p.m. So parents, there's an option if the students want to stay on campus for the entire day. We will be able to have them, and they can continue learning on campus with their 3rd and 4th period classes. And also lunch will be provided for all students. So if a student, we will talk with the students for early in the morning if they would like to have lunch with us, that will be taken care of. And even if the students are leaving campus after their test, if they want to pick up lunch and then head home, that's fine. We'll make sure we find out if they would like to have lunch to take home with them. But that is something we'll be taking care of. So we're looking forward to testing on those 2 days, the 15th and the 16th. Now, another thing for the students that are testing on the 15th, if your first period teacher is Ms. Woods, Mrs. Overfield, or Mrs. DeValk, those are the students that will be testing on Thursday, April the 15th. If your first period teacher is Ms. Levitt, Ms. Guy, Ms. Velez, Ms. Cote, or Mr. Tippin, that will be on Friday, April the 16th. So just make sure you note that Thursday, Woods, Overfield, and DeValk. On the 16th, Levitt, Guy, Velez, Cote, or Tippin. And if you have any questions, you forget to speak with your first period teacher of your 10th grader, and we'll just verify that with you. But we have our room assignments for you. We're looking forward to seeing our 10th graders next week. So get ready for that great ELA testing.
And reminder to our students, those who normally learn remotely, but who may elect to stay on campus for the remainder of the day of testing, there's some things they need to remember to bring with them.
Yes. So make sure, obviously, you need to bring your laptop with you, because you will still log into your classes for your 3rd and 4th period. Bring your charger with you, have your laptop fully charged. For those of you that may be your first time coming on campus with us, make sure you're wearing headphones. Also, make sure you wear a mask. We're still going to practice social distancing, so all the rooms have been set up to make sure that we're spaced out, everyone's safe. So just remember to bring those things. And is there anything else we need to make sure that I missed that they bring?
I just want to remind them that this writing test is part of the ELA reading graduation requirement. The graduation, to pass that requirement for graduation, you must have the correct score, and I don't want to get into numbers because we don't know those yet, not in my head, for reading 2 sections plus 1 section of writing. All 3 make up that graduation requirement. So
thank you.
And it is very important that our students show up for the test. And as we said to the 9th graders for this week, make sure you get a good night's sleep, eat breakfast that morning so that you can do your best. We know you'll be fabulous. Just make sure that you are well prepared for the test by taking care of yourself the day before and the morning of. Speaking of our students, we are in the process of beginning to welcome a new group of students. The magnet office had to delay the selection process for the random selection lottery, but they have conducted it now. And for details on that, I turn it over to our magnet coordinator, Ms. Lily DeCastro.
Thank you. So I'm excited. Got up this morning and I got my list. I emailed all of the parents of the students who were accepted to McFatter. We did receive 9th grade students, some 10th and some 11th grade. So all of those parents should have an email in their email box. And since we have a lot of siblings who will be coming to our school, they might hear this message. So students right now, their website says they must claim their seat by April 16th. So that's by next week. And people are well underway at claiming at this time. So I'm excited that we have new students coming to our school. They go to browardschools.com/school choice to actually claim the seat. But in the email that I sent everyone, it gives further directions because now we have to actually register students as well, and it will be done remotely. So it's going to be a little bit of back and forth. We're going to begin with a Microsoft form, and then once I have the form, I'm going to send the formal documents because we want to make sure that we're sending it to the right place instead of the wrong place. So sometimes parents change their email contact information. I actually did send notice to the primary email address and the secondary email address this year because last year they gave us one and a lot of parents said they didn't know, and they're because it was an alternative email address. So I'm thankful that the district was able to get a secondary email address as well. So welcome to our new students, our new families, our returning families, and we'll be seeing you guys soon. I'm going to work on a orientation situation. It is one of the questions I ask in the form if parents have an interest in doing an online orientation to the school. So that's all.
We are very excited. And if somebody did apply and they didn't get an email from you, if they want to check status, they can either do that by reaching out to you or by going to the website where it should show their status, correct?
Yes, but it's probably best to go to the website because I don't have a list of everybody. So I don't have access to who's on the wait list versus who may have gotten a denial for academics or test scores. So I don't want to give bad information.
Got admitted to register at this time.
Correct.
Okay, great.
I can verify that.
Okay.
So.
And again, we are super excited. This is always an exciting time of year. We're used to them being able to come on campus to register so we can meet them face to face and be excited with them. A little bit different this year, but hopefully we'll be able to see everybody in the fall and embark on a new set. So this will be our class of 2025. Oh my gosh.
I know. And if you're hearing this message, you're in the new class, go onto our social media, send a picture of your acceptance, you know, that you're excited. A few parents did email me questions and I kind of placed out, you know, that idea if you want to send me a picture of your student who got accepted. So I'm waiting to see if we get any posts on that. So. Perfect.
Thanks so much. We're very excited. We also want to remind our current parents about the parent survey. We've talked to you about it a couple of times. It is still ongoing and we do still need more parents to complete that survey. So for that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Harris.
All right, thanks, Ms. Johnson. I'll be brief, but I'm not begging yet, but I need you. I need about 35 more parents to complete the survey so we will meet our target. I received an update yesterday from the district. As I mentioned last week, we've done an awesome job with our students and our staff and teachers here. And now we just need, and the parents have done a great job, but I want to make sure we meet our target goals. So just about 35 more parents. And so actually, if there's two parents in the same household, because this is anonymous, because one parent's perception may be a little bit different than the other's parents or their experience. So if two parents in the same household would like to do the survey, that'll make it even easier to reach our goal. All right, so I appreciate that because your feedback is valuable. It helps us do a better job and how we can better serve you and your students. So I look forward to you finishing that, and maybe next week I'll be able to say we've met our goal. All right, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We also want to give some information out to our current juniors. This is our class of 2022. We've been giving some information out about seniors. We've got more for seniors coming next week. We've got our 9th and 10th graders we've been talking to about testing, but we also have something important that we want all of our junior students and their families to pay attention to. And for that, I turn it over to Mr. Castro.
Thanks again. So every year, because of the size of our school, we are able to have one-on-one family meetings with the juniors regarding their future plan, whether they plan to go to college, go to work, or go into the military. And Ms. Lynn meets with these families. That is our brace advisor, our college/career/scholarship guru on campus. So you will be receiving, parents of juniors will be receiving an email either from her or from me. I'm not sure how we're going to get it out best yet. I know it works well on my system, but I want to try to get it to go from her system. It's been glitching a little. With information on how to schedule an appointment with Ms. Lynn. These meetings take about an hour and she has specific times set up in her calendar. So we want you to be on the lookout for that message so that you can get your time and space locked in. Historically, it takes about 4 days for those times to get blocked off, filled up when we mail home letters. So email tends to go a little faster. She will conduct it through the end of the school year and up to the beginning of the school year if necessary. So we just really want you to be on the lookout for that. And forewarned is forearmed, right? So I'm excited that we get to have those conferences start again for this year. So they're a little later than usual. Usually we would have started by now, but we've got a way to do this now. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. And I just want to echo what you just said, Mr. Castro. We're very proud that we're able to offer this to all of the families because of the size of the school. And I cannot say enough to you, even if you think your plans are set, take advantage of the meeting because Ms. Lynn has been doing this work for more than 20 years. There is a reason her nickname is the Money Lady. She knows scholarships, she knows funding sources. She can be a tremendous resource to every single student, no matter what their plans are, whether you have absolutely no clue or whether you think you're set. Don't miss out on the opportunity to connect with her and her expertise, and she can point you in directions that will be helpful to you, some of which you may know about but don't know how to navigate, and other things you may not even have any idea that they exist. So please take advantage of the opportunity to meet with her so that you are able to get on the best possible path with the most possible assistance as you move forward with your plans.
And she's also been attending a lot of webinars this year because with the change of our world, processes have changed, opportunities have changed. There are more, some things we think we know, maybe because we have other students in college now or pursuing a career or having whatever we think we know, it may have changed. So we really want the parents and the students to hear the most current information.
Absolutely, absolutely agree. And then I have just two very brief things to mention. One is we want to make sure that families know that report cards are coming out on the 14th. So that will be, that's next Wednesday. Report cards will be released. And then I didn't want to let this week's message go by without mentioning something that we've put out on our social media, which is that this week is Assistant Principal Appreciation Week. We here at McFatter have 3 assistant principals. 2 of them work primarily with our post-secondary programs, and so you may know of them through those. That's Miss Kara Daniel and Mr. Larry Rothman. And then, of course, the assistant principal who works primarily with our high school is here with us today, Mr. Harris. I want to say thank you to you, Mr. Harris, for all you do to keep the high school running beautifully. It is fantastic. The families, the staff, we all appreciate you, and I want to thank you for that publicly while we have the opportunity to do that here.
You are quite welcome, and I do it because I love all of you. I enjoy what I do very much, so thank you for that. Those kind words, appreciate it.
And it shows, and it shows.
Thank you, Mr. Castro.
Absolutely. Did we miss anything this week that we wanted to talk about? Nope.
I think that's all. That was a lot. That was a lot.
A lot of territory. So we will sign off for this week. We will see you here again next week on Thursday the 15th. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your day. We'll see some of you on campus next week for testing. You too have a great afternoon. Take care, everybody.
Thank you very much. Take care.